Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever y'all are watching this. It's your boy BOJ. We are here with another MoveQuest video. It's been a little while, but we have been active. For those of you that don't or that haven't gotten to my Telegram group, that's where we do a lot of the text dialogue and stuff like that. So if you haven't, just want to let y'all know, get into my Telegram group right now. If you're a part of MoveQuest, if you want to be a part of MoveQuest, if you're looking to see what's up with MoveQuest, you want some information on calls and all that different stuff, I have my own Telegram group that I do my own work in. So if you guys want to jump over there, of course, make sure you're following all of the social medias of MoveQuest and that you're as engaged as you can be in the Discord and all the different things that they're giving you as far as information is concerned. We're jumping right into it because we don't have much time. I've got to get you guys this information in the next 15 minutes. So before we get started, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor, all right? I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking it out on many different platforms. And what better platform is there out there right now with a real ecosystem, a real use case, really changing lives? And listen, I'm not trying to throw no shots at nobody else or nobody's platform or project, the opportunity out there. But this one has been around since August of 2024 in my portfolio, not just somebody talking about it, not just somebody said it was or this, that, and the third. No, it has been around for me, and I have been talking about it on my channel since August of 2024, and we're getting ready to go into January of 2026. I'm in the best shape of my life and only getting better. I'm more motivated now than ever to keep myself as physically engaged as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to inspire the rest of you. Now, for those of you that are just coming in, you're trying to figure out what MoveQuest is, ladies and gentlemen, you will have plenty of opportunity to figure out the ecosystem and all the different things that are a part of it. But what I want to encourage you to do right now is understand this at a very simple level. What MoveQuest is giving you it's a project in the crypto space that is giving us the opportunity to mine a cryptocurrency with our physical activity. There's no other coin on the market that I have found that has been able to do it like MoveQuest has been able to do it and still sustain a token price over $1, right? And I'm just saying that to be nice. I'm saying that to be modest because there have been some attempts at this space through this type of walking and stepping and different stuff like that and running. But this is the one that has actually worked, ladies and gentlemen. It has had a lot of success. It has a growing community. And ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited about what it's doing right now for the people that are involved, but what we know it's going to do for the future people that want to get involved. We're so excited. Of course, this is an opportunity that allows you to be rewarded for the things that you do. All right. Now, of course, this is not one of those sit it and forget it things. You have to stay engaged. You got to stay in the game. You got to submit your proof of physical activity to the blockchain to be able to mine this cryptocurrency token. So if you want the token, you got to buy it. You have to mine it. So there's only a few options how you get it. This is not one of those things that you take $1,000 and just throw it in there and then hope that you get 2% or 1.5% or 0.5% a day guaranteed or whatever. It's not one of those deals. So if that's what you're looking for, they're out there. Okay. Now, what I can tell you about those deals is they don't tend to last very long. They don't tend to last more than 6 months to a year. Some of you already know that, and that's the game that you want to play. That is perfectly fine. You do what you want to do. I have battled with my thoughts about jumping back into the space at that level. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just not as interested as the rest of you. I am more interested in bringing to my community things that are legit, things that are actually in the crypto ecosystem, right? There are so many tokens. There are so many coins out there. And you know what makes crypto so amazing is the fact that it's using the power of communities, putting together folks that believe in something. They believe in a certain goal or a certain plan or a certain technology so much that they are willing to stay engaged with the ecosystem and allow it to do what it's going to do. Many of us are stockpiling Bitcoin and Ethereum and all a bunch of different tokens out there because we believe as a community that it's going to do something, right? We believe that it's going to be adopted by the world. We believe that it's going to make payments from person to person easier, from business to business easier, more efficient, more cost effective. All these different things and reasons why we believe in cryptocurrency. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in physical fitness. I believe in health. I do believe that what's the point of wealth if we're not healthy enough to enjoy it? There are so many people, and I won't say so many because only the 1% of the world is really wealthy, right? But I do believe that there are more folks that are wealthy that maybe aren't as healthy as they'd like to be. And there are some folks that have a whole lot of money, and money can't get them back the time. Money can't get them back their health. Money can help maybe keep some things at a certain level. But ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing that will replace us getting our bodies moving. And what an opportunity MoveQuest has given us to get our bodies in motion and earn a cryptocurrency at the same time, be rewarded in cryptocurrency that we can do what we want with. There are no holds barred. If we earn it, if we mine it, we can sell it, we can transact it. And the beautiful thing about this ecosystem is they give us things to do with the token that we mine. If we choose not to sell it, we can stake it, put it in a hatchery. We can upgrade our miners. We can go from the Phantom basic miner to the most powerful miner that we have in our ecosystem called the Titan. And those of you that have heard me, seen me talk about MoveQuest, y'all know I was interested from Jump Street in getting all of my things linked up with Titans, ladies and gentlemen. So all my docking slots filled with Titans, all right? So what we're going to do today in this video, we're going to jump into the back office. For those of you that know about the mining challenge right now, there is an initiative going on right now with MoveQuest that is rewarding us, all right? The future that they have presented to us is, and they've been talking about this for quite some time, our opportunity on several blockchains, not just the Avalanche blockchain that we did our proof of concept with, not just the Binance Smart Chain is what they started the GFAM initiative with, which is pretty much the same thing. Get Fit Mining was called something else. It was called Get Fit Mining, and now it's called MoveQuest, right? It's the same thing. They're bringing the Binance back, but not only are they going to have the Avalanche and the Binance working for us at the same time, right? So I know Binance folks are excited about that coming back, but they're also going to have Arbitrum, I believe. They're going to have Solana, I believe. They're going to have Polygon, all right? And I'm not sure if Base is on there, but the most important one that I want to mention that we're going to have is the MoveQuest blockchain, the QuestNet. I believe that's what it's going to be called. We don't know exactly just yet. They played around with the name. They're playing around with the name, still trying to decide what it's going to be. But right now it is QuestNet. I love QuestNet, right? I love that MoveQuest is going to have its own blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, that adapts as the community grows. As there's more holders, it continues to scale itself up. There's a lot of technologies that are going to be unveiled in the future. But here's what I want to make sure that we understand right now. The opportunity that we have right now, okay? For those of us that are mining, for those of us that are new, for those of us that are wanting to be new, okay? This is the opportunity that we have right now. Now, they have moved this date because they understand word has to travel about what's going on, okay? So January 1st, all right, is going to be the last day that you can get a full 90 days, all right? They have gone ahead and extended our ability past the dates that they have given us before and given us 110 days now to go and get our 90 days of submissions in so that all of the different blockchains, we will have the exact same miner. So here's what that means. Of course, it writes it down right here in this rewards breakdown, okay? 90 days, if you get 90 days, you're gonna get 100% mirror match. That is what I wanna let everybody know that you have the opportunity to do. But you only have till January 1st to get that full 90 days, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't gotten in, if you haven't gotten your miners, if you haven't opened your docking slots, ladies and gentlemen, get them open, okay? Get your docking slots open, all right? So there are some other things that you can take advantage of, okay? I wanna let you know, if you get 60 days, you're gonna get 40%. If you get at least 30 days, you're gonna get at least a 15% match on the miners and the docking slots that you have right now. Under 30 days, you do not qualify. And I hope that does not change at all right? Because we have to incentivize people. I really would love to see everyone get their miners matched on all the different blockchains, including the QuestNet. Binance was here before Avalanche, and I'm gonna, hopefully, you know, if nothing happens to me, I'm gonna be submitting every single day that I can, ladies and gentlemen. We're 16 days in. I've got 74 days remaining till I'm a full mirror match, all right? Here's what that's gonna mean for me, because I have 18 docking slots filled with 18 Titans. I'm going to have that on all the different blockchains, ladies and gentlemen. That is a value of literally just south of $100,000 worth of miners. Oh, you better believe I'm getting that value just for submitting every day. Are you kidding me? So let's just look at this real quick. For me personally, all right, I can only speak for myself, okay? But use this example if you will, okay? Here are my submission fees, what I have to pay on a day-to-day basis because I have 18 Titan miners, all right? I'm paying $7.43 worth of Avalanche per day, right? If I times that, get my handy-dandy calculator out. If I times that $7.43 times 90 days at least, that's $668.70. You better believe I am willing to invest $668 in myself, in MoveQuest's ecosystem, in my submission fees, however you want to see it. You better believe I am spending that $668. As a matter of fact, I should probably work towards putting it away and going ahead and throwing it in my in-app wallet so that I can make sure that my fees are paid for the duration of this 90 days. And ladies and gentlemen, I've already gone 16 days. What is it? How many days have I done already? 16 days? I've already done 16 of those 90 days that I need to do because I got ahead of it. We're getting ahead of it, all right? So I want to lead from that position. But for those of you that are just seeing this for the first time, this is the opportunity that you have. Can you imagine on all of these different blockchains that we're about to launch on, the same miners that you are mining with right now, right? You look at your mining dock. You look at all these dock slots open. You look at the miners in them. Wouldn't it be awesome if when they launched the MoveQuest QuestNet, you are able to mine on all of those different blockchains with the miners that you already have? Ladies and gentlemen, what a time to be alive. I'm so excited about the opportunity that we have, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that you should be excited too. This is why I'm bringing this information to you guys now. I can't force excitement on anybody, but I want you to know that this stuff is here for you. The hatchery is a great tool. If you are interested in the compound effect, we've talked about compounding for so long on this channel in projects that didn't deserve it. We didn't know. We just didn't know they were going to be here today and gone tomorrow, right? MoveQuest is not going to be here today and gone tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I can plant my flag and I can stamp that. I feel like it. Now, I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. I'm not afraid to be wrong, all right? But here's what I will not do. For things out there that I know are going to be here today and gone tomorrow, I'm going to let y'all go find those things from somebody else. That's how much I believe in MoveQuest. I honestly haven't even, I've been really trying to think about other platforms and possibly bring the other platforms to you guys as options. But ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to be MoveQuesting. Now is the time to really be out there mining MoveQuest, MQT. Ladies and gentlemen, right now the token is sub $8. Even if you just bought it. Even if you just bought the token, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'd be doing yourself a huge favor. We've got a community that is continuing to grow, continuing to submit. Whether you believe it or not, a community over 2,500 folks submitting on a day-to-day basis, average at least 2,500. We've had some ebbs and flow days, but since they launched this on the 13th and let everybody know that they're going to be able to match the miners that they're getting, ladies and gentlemen, people at least 2,500 in our community are submitting every day. That is a powerful thing. Of course, we'd love to see it get to 5,000, 10,000. It's going to get there. But for the 2,500 folks average that I'm going to say at least, I'm not going to say average, I'm going to say at least 2,500. We're going to be able to lead the way for the rest of the community for the rest of our lives because we're going to be leading from the front. And for those of us that believe right now, I just want to share this message with you. I do believe we're in the best place to be. All right. I know influencers out there. I know leaders in this space that have dedicated their time to so much other crap, in my opinion. And I love them, but their stories could be such motivating stories to a platform like MoveQuest. When you think about the daily activity and the physical movement, I literally know leaders out there that before I got really like 5-6 years ago, I know a leader right now that his story would, and I'm not even going to go into the details because he knows, but his story would blow your mind. And if he brought that story here and then showed people how he used not necessarily this system, but working towards things that we honestly take for granted. I know a lot of people, not to just focus in on a couple people, but there are people that I encounter every day in nursing homes that they just wish they had the ability of their limbs. And for those of us that have it, we cannot take it for granted. Now, I know I said I can only do a 15-minute video, and I want to be true to that because I do have a meeting to get on at 2:30 that I'm probably going to be late for. But ladies and gentlemen, there is no other opportunity that I feel is more important than MoveQuest right now. For what it can do in your own personal life, if you go on a 90-day journey with MoveQuest and you actually give it some effort. For those of us that have been looking for that thing to push them past that 90 days, ladies, I think we got something right here. It's worked for me. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I know some of my athlete friends and folks that have played sports along the years. If we just got 10 to 15 steps in a day, some of the ailments that we have that we've kind of worked into our bodies over the years, I think we'd start feeling a little bit different. I think we'd start moving a little bit different. And for those of us that have never even tried to get 5,000 to 10,000 steps in a day, I encourage you to try it. Because now we have, and if you're watching me, you're probably watching me for either crypto news, motivation, a good word, whatever the case may be. Yes, you will have to learn some things. Yes, you will have to learn how to use MetaMask. Yes, you will have to buy Avalanche. And when we launch on other blockchains, yes, you may have to buy the native token of that blockchain. You may have to learn how to buy some Polygon. You might have to learn how to buy some Solana. You might have to learn how to purchase some AVAX or some Binance, some MQT, right? You may have to learn these things, but ladies and gentlemen, we have done far worse with our crypto as a community. The least that we can do is learn how to buy it and how to own it, then how to transact it safely. And then when we get to a project like MoveQuest, which really rewards us for being involved in this crypto world, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're really going to see so much benefit in our lives that we won't be able to truly quantify it. So with that being said, my time is done right now. Get in my Telegram if you need some more news. I'm just so excited about what's going on. We have a minor match challenge going on right now. If you have not opened your docking slots, ladies and gentlemen, get them open. You will need Avalanche. You will need MoveQuest. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not hard to get. If you've got the capital, you can get the crypto. If you don't have the capital, that's fine. There are phantom miners that are here for you to use for free, ladies and gentlemen. They're free. And they, at 10 cents per docking slot, are very affordable to submit your proof of activity. We don't have an excuse. Get involved today. If you're not involved, talk to the folks that are involved. You can holler at me. I ain't hard to find. Bank of Gerald at protonmail.com. I'm on Telegram at Bank of Gerald. I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram at Bank of Gerald. You can find me on Facebook, Gerald Smith. I'm not hard to find, ladies and gentlemen. If you have questions, reach out to me, all right? I'll see you on the next one. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you. We have to protect our crypto. Don't give anybody your seed phrases, your special keys, none of that stuff. Don't give it to nobody, all right? You secure that with your life. You write it down. You do what you need to do with it, all right? Crypto is the wild, wild west. Don't let anybody steal nothing from you. Don't click on malicious links. Make sure that everything that you're clicking on is a legit link, whether you're in movequest.com or whatever you're in, all right? Make sure that you are using legit links. We don't want you to lose your assets that you've worked so hard for. And that's it. That's all. I will see you on the next one. It's BOJ here. And let me get this video out to you guys so you guys can understand a little bit about what's going on. And if this wasn't enough for you, do a little bit of due diligence, all right? They have recorded all of the Tuesday calls for almost a year plus, all right? You've got enough rabbit hole material out there on MoveQuest, and you can get it right from the MoveQuest YouTube page. You don't have to go and listen to nobody else. You don't have to listen to me if you don't want to, all right? Go, you do your research. You look at what's going on in the MoveQuest community. You make a choice for yourself, and we will see y'all on the next one. Peace out.